Good morning, it's Nicholas from Gandor Gaming, and the hits just keep on coming this week for Yu-Gi-Oh! They just keep revealing shit, man. Like, I was hoping to make a video today going over the brand new exclusive cards coming out of the brand new set, Infinite Forbidden. So, I already made a video going over the new TCG archetype, but there's also a whole bunch of miscellaneous cards that are actually kind of insane. And I was hoping to make a whole video going over their effects and stuff because unlike the brand new, let's call Mimic Ghoul archetype, I was hoping that by now we'll get the effects on a screen and I can actually read the effects to you. But for some reason, I can't find the video, or at least find the website that is showing the effects of those new cards. Instead, YGO Pro is like, hold my beer, we have even more cards revealed because now we have Advent of the Blue Eyes structure deck reveals, which is kind of crazy. It's like, shit, I'm still trying to go over the new Infinite Forbidden cards revealed last night, and you guys are now revealing new structure shit. That's kind of crazy. So let's get into this. So, yeah, Blue Eyes is getting a structure deck, and we already know some of the new cards. We know 5 to be exact, and I have no idea what any of these cards do, so let's get into this. Oh, it's 4, my bad. I thought it was 5, it was 4. First things first, we have a new Synchro monster, Blue Eyes Spirit Ultimate Dragon. Light Dragon Synchro Effect Monster, level 12, 3,500 attack, 4,000 defense. Requires 2 tuners plus 1 non-tuner Blue Eyes monster. You can only use the second and third effect to discard this name once per turn. Your opponent can't banish cards from their graveyard. Second effect. When the card or effect is activated on the field, quick effect, negate the activation. If you do, this card gains 1,000 attack until the end of the turn. So that's pretty insane. And then, if this card destroys battle card effects, you can spell summon 1 light dragon monster from your graveyard except Blue Eyes Spirit Ultimate Dragon. So it even floats into a smaller dude. So first things first, it is just a free negate. Doesn't destroy though. Keep that in mind. It says when a card or effect, so it is an Omni, activates on field, it has to activate on field, negate the activation. So because it says it has to activate on field, I'm pretty sure it can't negate graveyard effects, it can't negate banish effects, and like in banish zone, and it can't negate cards in hand. So, it does float into a light dragon monster from grave, which is pretty good. I guess the idea is you want to float into Spirit Eyes of Blue, and then Spirit Eyes of Blue can like tribute itself to summon another guy from grave as well. I don't know. I actually don't know what you're supposed to float into. We'll just keep going. Next, we have Maiden of White. This is a light spellcaster tuner effect monster. A level 1, 0 attack, 0 defense. You can only use the first, second, and third effect to discard its name once per turn. You can send this card from your hand or field to graveyard. Place 1 True Light from your hand, deck, or graveyard face up onto your spell trap zone. So I think True Light is the continuous trap. So this card is saying, hey, you can send me from hand, field, or grave to place 1 True Light directly from your deck into the spell trap zone. And then True Light, if I remember correctly, is the trap that's like, hey, it's like the circle card. If you don't know, Dark Magicians have basically the continuous trap that like searches every turn. Also, it's like helps them reborn Blue Eyes. Well, for them it's Dark Magicians, but for us it'll be Blue Eyes, which is kind of insane. So this card literally says, hey, send this guy to grave, place the trap face up on your field. But that trap card can then just search anything, which is kind of insane. It can search Bingo Machine Go. It can search any Blue Eyes card. It's absolutely kind of insane. Just to make sure, I just want to make sure I'm correct on True Light is. So give me 1 second. I'm going to look that up. I'm pretty sure it's the trap, but I don't want to mislead y'all. So give me 1 second. True Light. It is the continuous trap, so I was right. It's the one that protects all your Blue Eyes, and it searches every turn. So that's actually kind of insane. Next, we have a brand new spell card, Prayers with Blue Eyes. Normal spell card. You only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. Discard 1 card, add 1 level 1 light tuner, and 1 spell trap that mentions Blue Eyes Dragon from your deck to hand, except prayers of Blue Eyes. That's kind of insane. This spell is basically Melody Awakening, but instead of adding 2 Blue Eyes type monsters, this card, or 2 dragons, this card's literally saying, hey, you get to add a Blue Eyes White Dragon, and a spell and trap card. Yeah, because you get to add one spell, one level 1 tuner. So basically, this card searches out your new level 1, and it searches out a spell and trap card. I mentioned it, which is kind of insane. A side effect is you can banish this card from your graveyard and target one Blue Eyes White Dragon you control. Equip one Blue Eyes monster from your extra deck to the equip spell, gives it 400 attack. So it makes it just a 3200, which is pretty cool. 3400, my bad. Next we have Sage of the Blue Eyes. This is a normal spell. This is the last card. Basically, you only use the first and second effect to discard its name once per turn. You can only use one card effect to discard once per turn. Special one Blue Eyes monster for your deck, graveyard, or banishment in defense position. But also, you can't special summon Blue Eyes White Dragons with this effect if you do not control it. Also, you can special summon from the extra for the rest of the turn, except dragon monsters. You can banish this card from your graveyard, fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand field as material, including Blue Eyes monsters. So this is your fusion now. We have a fusion card now, which is actually really, really good. Blue Eyes is missing a fusion archetype card. So now you can make your synchros and your fusions together. So for the longest time, there's 3 different builds of Blue Eyes. There's the Synchro build, there's the Fusion build, and then there's the Ritual build. Well, because of this brand new spell card, you can now play the Ritual build with the Fusion build, which some were already doing, but it was definitely a lot less consistent. So this is just way better now. You don't need to play Poly anymore. You don't need to play any of that. You can just play this spell now. This spell is your entire fusion mechanic, which is pretty insane. And it allows you to fusion summon by banish this card from grave, and you get to fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using from hand and field as material. So this is just your Poly, which is pretty insane. Overall, all these cards are incredible for the deck. They give the deck way more consistency. They give this deck a brand new boss monster, which is pretty solid. And overall, these cards are insane. Now, I don't know if this is going to be all the final support. There might be even more cards being revealed later on, because it's only 4 so far. I'm pretty sure in structure decks, we get more than just 4 new cards. But who knows? If this is it, it's a pretty good support. Anyway, hope you all enjoy. Don't think stupid. See you on the next one, and bye-bye.